Tired of boring textbooks? Want to learn English in a fun and engaging way? Then you're in the right place.
Unlock the secrets to fluency with our unique approach to English learning. In this episode, we're diving into how music and movies can make your English journey not just effective, but unforgettable.
Remember that song you loved in your childhood? It might hold the key to mastering English. Let's explore how music in movies can boost your language skills one catchy tune at a time.
So let's be real for a moment. How many times have you opened a grammar book and felt totally uninspired?
Ugh, so many times. Pages and pages of rules. Past perfect, future continuous, zero conditional. It's like trying to enjoy a meal by reading the recipe without ever tasting the food.
Exactly. And the sad part is, so many learners give up not because they're not smart or capable, but because the method is boring.
We're not saying grammar isn't important, but we believe learning should be alive. It should sound like music. It should look like something you'd actually see or hear in real life.
That's where music and movies come in. They bring English to life. They show us how people actually speak, feel, and connect.
But before we dive in, let's talk about the elephant in the room, traditional learning.
You mean endless grammar exercises, outdated dialogues, and robotic sentences like, "Hello, my name is Peter. I live in a big house."
Yes, or those listening exercises with the most unnatural conversations ever. Excuse me, is this your umbrella? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Have you ever heard someone talk like that in real life?
Never. And don't get me started on vocabulary lists. It's hard to memorize 100 random words without context.
Right. The brain remembers stories, emotions, rhythms, not lists. That's one reason people get discouraged. They study for months, even years, but when they travel or watch a real movie, they feel lost.
Because traditional methods often teach textbook English, not real English. And real English is fast, emotional, full of slang, connected speech, and rhythm. Which brings us to something more exciting.
Music. Let's talk about music. It's not just entertainment, it's a language learning superpower.
Absolutely. Think about it. When you listen to a song, you're hearing native pronunciation, rhythm, vocabulary, and emotion.
And you don't even try to memorize the lyrics. It just happens. You hear a song 3 or 4 times, and suddenly you're singing along.
That's because music activates multiple parts of the brain at once. It helps with memory, pronunciation, and even grammar, without you realizing it.
For example, let's take the song Someone Like You by Adele. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. The phrase never mind is a common expression, but do textbooks explain it well?
Not really. But when you hear Adele sing it with emotion, you feel what it means.
Music also helps you with contractions, connected speech, and stress. Music teaches you how natives really speak.
And accents. You can hear British, American, Australian accents just by changing the artist.
Also, music is portable. You can learn English while cooking, jogging, on the bus.
Exactly. No need to sit at a desk. English becomes part of your life.
Now let's move on to movies. Honestly, I think movies are one of the best tools for language learning.
Totally agree. With movies, you don't just learn words, you learn situations.
You see how people order food, argue with friends, comfort someone, fall in love, lie, joke, apologize.
It's real-life English in real-life situations, with emotions, facial expressions, and body language.
And subtitles. At the beginning, you can watch with English subtitles to support your listening.
Yes, it helps you match the written word with the spoken sound. And over time, you'll start watching without subtitles.
Movies also expose you to different accents and cultural references. It's not just about language, it's about understanding how people live and think.
Let's give an example. The movie Forrest Gump. There's a famous quote. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
It's simple, poetic, and full of natural speech patterns. And once you hear it in context, it sticks with you.
Exactly. Try learning that from a textbook. It wouldn't be the same.
So, how can you use music in movies to actually improve your English? Let's break it down. Tip number 1, start with what you love. Choose your favorite music or movies in English, even if you've seen them before in your native language.
Familiarity builds confidence. When you know the story, it's easier to focus on the language.
Tip number 2, use subtitles smartly. Start with English subtitles, not your native language. Try to catch the meaning, not translate everything.
Tip number 3, repetition is key. Watch or listen multiple times. Each time you'll understand a little more and pronounce a little better.
Tip number 4, sing along or repeat dialogues. Yes, speak out loud. This builds muscle memory for pronunciation and fluency.
Tip number 5, use technology. There are apps that slow down songs, show lyrics, or give movie scripts. Use them.
Bonus tip, keep a vocabulary notebook. Write down interesting phrases, idioms, slang, and review them regularly.
And finally, don't worry about understanding everything. Focus on enjoying the process.
Because fluency isn't in a textbook, it's in the world around you.
And it's yours to explore.
Thanks for joining us on the Everyday English podcast. If you loved this episode, don't forget to follow, share, and leave a review.
And remember, English is not a test. It's a tool for life. See you next time.